What did Tony Beets from Gold Rush really do? Fans of the popular reality TV show have been interested in this question as they have watched the Dutch-Canadian miner go through the ups and downs of the gold mining business. Beets has become a fan favorite because of his straightforward approach, new methods, and larger-than-life personality. But the last few seasons have made people wonder where he is and what will happen to his mining activities. Looking into the most recent news about Tony Beets' work and personal life might show surprising events that explain where he is now and what the future holds for this famous miner. Tony Beets, a prominent figure in the gold mining industry, has been a regular participant on the reality show Gold Rush since its inception. He has become an important figure in the industry due to his unrelenting pursuit of gold and nonsense approach. Tony's journey in the Klondike region of Canada is filled with challenges such as weather issues, equipment faults, and conflicts between players' egos. Tony's childhood was not filled with diamonds, but he had a strong understanding of the importance of hard work and discipline. He learned how to make the most of what he had at a young age by tending to crops and animals, which would later prove to be invaluable in the future. His interest in motors and engines from a young age was unquestionable, and he showed an interest in technological advancements even as a child. In the early 1980s, Tony took a courageous step by packing his belongings and traveling to Canada, particularly the Yukon territory, to be a trailblazer in the woods. He had gold as his focal point of attention. At the beginning of his journey, Tony was a typical young boy who put in a lot of effort in various gold businesses. However, his objectives were much more lofty. He wanted to be a miner and also to be the miner. Through his investment in the Indian River claim, which would later be incorporated into the renowned Eureka Creek mine, he achieved the highest level of success he had ever experienced. This action was comparable to striking gold in both literal and figurative sense. According to Tony, it turned out to be one of the best decisions he had ever made, propelling him to fame and money beyond anything he could have imagined. The Discovery Channel, responsible for Gold Rush, sought miners who were not only interested in the show, but also skilled to feature them on the show that they were interested in. The show would highlight the challenges that genuine gold miners faced and the accomplishments they accomplished while working in the harsh conditions of the Klondike during that time period. Tony Beets, a seasoned miner on the popular reality TV show Gold Rush, was given the opportunity to join the cast due to his reputation for being unflappable and hardworking. He brought not only his mining knowledge, but also his unique attitude and managerial style to the show. In Season 5, Tony became a fan favorite due to his no-frills approach and distinctive onliners. In Season 5, Tony was passionate about the time-honored practice of dredging, which is used in gold mining. He pulled off a fantastic stunt by transporting a 75-year-old dredge from Clear Creek to the Indian River, which is 150 miles away. He then spent $1 million on a second floating industrial dredge, which was blown away by the penitentiary for juveniles located there. However, in 2014, Tony performed a stunt that did not sit well with the officials. The mining industry is not exactly a friend to Mother Nature, but most of the damage done to the environment occurs behind the scenes. Tony and his staff decided to exercise some creativity by pouring a significant amount of petrol into a pond used for dredging and setting fire to the pond. This led to Tony being prosecuted with violations of the Yukon Waters Act, and the fines continued to accumulate. The show was broadcast in 2015, and Beets found himself in the position of being prosecuted with violations of the Yukon Waters Act, which were not inexpensive. The total cost was an incredible $31,000 USD. Tony was not as enthusiastic as he appeared to be, and the joke turned out to be a joke that went wrong, leading to all of them ending up in court with valuable fines. Tony made several attempts to acquire a permit to mine the Indian River, but after 2 years, they were confronted with challenges when their license was denied. This resulted in significant disruptions in their earnings, plans for employment, and the specific area where they needed to bring equipment in the future. Tony revealed that the lack of a license led to a loss of millions of dollars for both him and his business. In response to the revelation, the individuals who issued the permission for the Indian River requested that Tony and the Gold Rush crew amend and resubmit another application. Despite the hurdles and irritation, the crew managed to bring in an incredible $400,000 in compensation. Tony Beets, a gold mining legend, chose to pursue a career in the Netherlands, where he began his life. He discovered the potential fortune in the Yukon region and began mining in the area surrounding it. However, he moved towards Canada, particularly the Yukon region, due to the lack of a water license. Den, who had a water permit, attempted to acquire it again in the Netherlands. Tony Beets is considered superior to Tony Beets due to his contentious comments on the show, which sometimes caused discontent among the crew. Christo Doyle, a former producer on the show, expressed his displeasure with Beets' participation in the production. Despite being an experienced gentleman, Beets seemed difficult to find for critical filming. Tony and Minnie Beets have been collaborating for around 30 years. They have 4 children, all of whom are wonderful people. Mike and Kevin also had a baby girl named Jasmine, who left them when she was only 2 months old. In 1992, Minnie works at Paradise Hill, performing fancy bookkeeping and occasionally taking care of the children at home during the mining season. The Beets family spends time in Arizona, even when not in the Yukon, searching for gold. Tony Beets, the patriarch of the Beet family, earns a significant amount of money from the gold mining process and owns a series of gold mines in the Yukon region. When they are not out searching for gold, Tony and his family have a sweet house in Arizona. Tony Beets has left behind a legacy of accomplishments achieved through significant effort. His contributions to the gold mining industry, his presence in popular culture through television, and the passing down of mining experience from one generation to the next have contributed to his success in the industry. This is it for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. If so, then share your thoughts in the comments and also share this video with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.